Set up in a comfortable position, lying on your back. This can be on your yoga mat with your arms to your side and your legs relaxed. Feel free to put on some relaxing music if that helps you let go. Tapping into your breath now, inhaling through the diaphragm and relaxing pelvic floor as you do so. Exhale, let go of tension. Breathing in and out. Imagining that your diaphragm is a jellyfish at the bottom of your rib cage. And as you breathe in, that jellyfish relaxes down towards your feet. And as the air travels past your belly button, down into your pelvic floor, your pelvic diaphragm relaxes. Bending both knees. Taking time to warm up one hip, wrapping your hands around your knees or behind your thigh, whatever is more comfortable. Keeping the other foot flat on the ground or the leg straight. Inhale, pull the knee gently towards your chest. And exhale, letting go slightly. Inhaling again for 2. And letting go. Really focusing on sending your breath down to your pelvic floor as you pull that knee towards your chest, and on exhale, fully relaxing your body. Working on 5 breaths for all movements today. Switching sides and settling the pelvis into the floor. Inhale, draw the knee towards your chest. And exhale, relax. Repeating for 5 more breaths here. Drawing that knee gently in towards your chest. And letting go. Bringing both knees up. Thinking about keeping the pelvis rooted to the ground and inhaling, drawing knees towards your chest and circling them open, relaxing on exhale. Breathing in to pelvic floor, opening knees, circling back and relax. Inhale, open knees, circling back. And relax. Switching directions now for 5. Pulling out and up, breathing in for 2. 3. 4. 5. And giving a little rock back and forth. Grabbing 2 pillows here if you'd like. You don't have to, but it can help you relax your hips. And putting your feet together here. Going into reclining goddess and cobbler's pose. Letting those knees fall out to the side and bringing your arms up to your side with elbows bent. Relaxing into the floor. Reconnect with your breath here for 5 breaths. Breathing in down to the pelvic diaphragm. And relaxing whole body. Notice if there's any tension in your jaw. Relaxing face and jaw as you breathe here. Few more breaths. And fully surrendering in this position. Moving the pillows now. Setting up for thoracic rotation, bringing your knees up and lying on your side. Placing your hand behind your head, you're inhaling and rotating open, keeping the knees together. You'll notice I placed a hand on my legs to keep them anchored. You can keep the arms straight or you can have it behind your head, whatever is easier for you. Inhaling open. You can play around with arm movement and the speed of movement, and exhaling closed. Staying in this position now for 5 breaths. You can have a pillow underneath the arm if it's hard to stay at end range rotation. Really breathing into any restrictions you're feeling, either in the chest or the hip, and letting go on exhale, melting into the floor. Breathing deeply and purposefully, and fully surrendering on your exhale. Switching sides now, lying on your side. Inhaling open and twist. And exhale close. Inhale open, twist. Exhale closed. I have my arms straight here, but you're more than welcome to have that hand behind your head like this. Whatever feels better for you. Really keeping those knees together and trying to get the rotation through the upper back rather than the lower back. And inhaling fully as you rotate. After 5, and staying here in this rotation, breathing deeply into any restriction. Notice any tension in your jaw and neck, and letting go completely. Staying here for 5 long breaths. Rolling back onto your back, crossing one leg over the other. Adopting a wide stance with the arms, let's rotate the legs to the side. If this is too intense to have the legs crossed, you can do this with the legs uncrossed. Appreciate the difference in tension. This is essentially the same movement as we just did, but we're moving the bottom half of the body rather than the top half. It can be quite different. After 5, grab the pillows if you wish, and stay in the prolonged position for 5 deep breaths. Again, as before, breathing into restriction and letting go on exhale, fully surrendering, softening your whole body. Switching to the other side now. Inhaling and opening. Exhale back to center. Inhale, opening into that twist. And I'm reaching with my opposite arm too, just to get that little extra stretch. I really encourage you to play around with movement. Play around with breath. There are no rules. You're looking to release tension in the system. Adding that pillow there for the prolonged stretch for 5 deep breaths. Noticing tension in jaw and neck. Noticing any urge to finish the practice or any thoughts coming into your mind about what to do next, holding them lightly and letting them go. Now slowly moving into a quadruped position here for our final 2 movements of the series. We're going to go into a cat-cow. So inhaling, arching back and pelvis. Exhaling, moving into the cat. Inhaling, dropping the belly down. Exhaling, rounding the whole spine. Moving at your own pace. Really trying to exaggerate end range if that feels comfortable to do so. And one more here. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Now going into our final movement here, extended child's pose. Feet are together, knees are apart, and walk your hands over to one side. Feel the stretch in the opposite side of the body and try to bias your breath into that restriction. Inhaling fullness into any tightness and exhaling sinking deeper into the stretch. Always focusing on that deep diaphragm breath down to the pelvic floor. Again, 5 breaths for every position. Now switching sides. 5 big breaths here. Breathing into the other side of your body. Sinking deeper on exhale. Expanding on inhale. Coming out of the position and coming into a final relaxation, feel free to grab a blankie or blanket and lying down. Connecting back to the breath and sinking into the floor. Scanning your body, starting with your head and face, breathing in and releasing tension. Moving to your throat, breathing in, releasing tension. Continue to move down your body one section at a time, releasing tension on your exhale, moving all the way down to the feet at your own pace. Thank you so much for taking this time for yourself today, and stay here as long as you need to.